Hello, welcome to my Chanel Health Wave Ultra. You know, every now and then you come across a story that completely changes the way you look at aging. And today, I want to share one of those stories with you. Picture this: a Japanese doctor, well over 100 years old, still active, still alert, still giving practical health advice to people decades younger than him. No fancy treatments, no expensive routines, just simple, powerful habits that helped him keep his face fresh, his mind sharp, and, yes, even reduce something almost everyone above 60 struggles with: puffy eyes. Now, puffy eyes might seem like a small thing on paper, but anyone who deals with them knows how frustrating they can be. You wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and feel like your eyes are carrying extra weight. That tired look, that little swelling under the skin, it can make you feel older than you actually are. And for many men after 50, it becomes a daily battle. Not because they're unhealthy, but because the body naturally changes as we age. The skin thins, fluid doesn't drain as easily, sleep can get interrupted, and stress tends to settle exactly in the places we don't want it. But imagine learning from someone who lived more than a century, who saw thousands of patients, and who personally tested what works and what doesn't. That's what makes the advice from Japan's oldest practicing doctor so valuable. His approach is incredibly simple, but when you hear it, it just makes sense. And what's even more inspiring is that his method is not about fighting aging. It's about aging in a healthier, calmer, more natural way. Because let's face it, after 50, men don't just deal with one or two health issues. It's like the whole system starts sending little reminders. You might notice your metabolism slowing down. You might feel fatigue a bit earlier in the day. Your sleep may not be as consistent as it used to be. And a lot of these changes show up on your face before they show up anywhere else. That includes the puffiness under your eyes, the swelling, the heaviness, the dullness, things that don't affect your health directly, but do affect your confidence. And the truth is, most men try to fix puffy eyes the wrong way. They think creams will do everything, or they try to cover it up with cold spoons or ice. Sure, these tricks might help for a few minutes, but they don't solve the problem. That's where this Japanese doctor's wisdom becomes powerful, because he didn't believe in quick fixes. He believed in fixing the root cause, helping the body work the way it's supposed to, even at 60, 70, 80, or beyond. What he said was simple: healthy aging isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things consistently. And when he explained why puffy eyes happen, it was surprisingly easy to understand. After 60, the muscles around the eyes weaken, the skin becomes looser, and fluid starts collecting in small pockets beneath the eyes. He said that most people assume this is just age, something you can't do anything about. But he insisted there is a way to reduce it, and in many cases, completely get rid of it, if you follow a certain rhythm in your lifestyle. And this rhythm starts with timing. Yes, timing. Not products, not treatments. Timing. This doctor believed that the biggest mistake older men make is keeping the same schedule they had in their 20s or 30s. He said, the body at 60 has a different internal clock, and if you don't adjust to that, your face starts showing the stress. One of the reasons puffy eyes get worse is because the body isn't draining fluid properly at night. The circulation slows down, the lymphatic system becomes sluggish, and the skin around the eyes becomes a place where excess fluid gathers. But here's the surprising part. He said that just by shifting your daily schedule slightly, you can dramatically reduce that puffiness. He gave an example of men who stay awake late, eat late, or start their morning suddenly with stress, and he explained that this disrupts the fluid cycle. When he coached them to adjust their sleep and morning routine by even 1 hour, the difference was visible within days. Not because their skin changed overnight, but because their internal rhythm aligned better with what the body needed at that age. This is where the story gets even more interesting. The doctor said that people assume aging means the body becomes weaker, but, in reality, the body becomes more sensitive. It reacts more strongly to stress, to food, to temperature, even to sleep patterns. That's why something as small as fluid under the eyes becomes noticeable. He believed the body after 60 is constantly communicating, including through puffiness. And the message is simple: slow down, adjust. Give your body the right timing, and it will respond. Now, before he gave any advice on what to do,